I'm Kevin Sheedy, and you're listening to the Not Bitter, Just Better podcast.
Not bitter, just better. The all-new Everton podcast.
Okay, so it's time to look ahead at our upcoming game at the weekend, the final game of the season. This amazing 2013-14 Premier League season's just been, just non-stop craziness, really. So, I'd like to say welcome to our YouTube listeners and those watching us on www.blueheartbluesoul.co.uk as well. Easy 2013-14 Premier League season's just been, a game earlier on in the season where we managed to get a 2-1 victory. If you remember that game, Morales put us 1-0 up after 8 minutes, and then Yannick Sagbo scored an equaliser after about half an hour, and then in the pouring down rain, super sub Stephen Pienaar came on for one of only a few contributions this season, really, but scored 10 seconds after coming on as a sub. Lovely little first time finish, if you remember that one, little side foot in off the post. So we held on for a 2-1 victory. The previous fixtures, we went down 3-2 to Man City at the weekend, which is a game we'll all remember. Hull went down 3-1 to United last night. Of course, the young lads Wilson coming in scoring 2 goals. So both on the back of defeats. Everton haven't really got anything to play for at the end of the season, or all the top 6, the top half of the season pretty much secured now. We're going into Europa League in 5th place next season, so it's only really pride for us to play for, really. Hull, I suppose most of their side are going to be playing for FA Cup places as they play in the FA Cup final a week after next. They will have Jelavic and Long available if fit this week, who will be cup tied and won't be able to play in the FA Cup final. So I think I'm going to do Mark Max one to watch this week, seeing as though he's not here. And rather than say Jelavic, I'm going to say Shane Long will be my man to watch, because I think he's always a danger, he's always a busy player, and he was someone who was linked with us before he signed for Hull. So I think he's caused us a few problems before, and he definitely could be one to look out for this weekend. As for the Everton lineup, we had a little debate before about whether we'd go with youngsters or whether we'd go full strength. I think some kind of balance of the two. I'd like to see Garber come in. I don't see the point in risking Jagielka again if he's still not 100% fit. If Distan is fit, maybe go with him and Stones again at centre-back. I would not like to see us to play that wing-back formation again. As I was saying before, playing 3 centre-backs, they just get under each other's feet, and they don't know which one is going to be taking the ball out. It's just it just looks a little bit too clumsy. Maybe if something we can bed in pre-season, if we want to try that formation out, get a few friendlies playing that formation, but I don't think it's worked. The 2 games I've seen us play, I think it was against West Brom or someone earlier on in the season, and the City game, I don't think it worked for us. I think we should stick to the back 4 with the wing backs pushing on. Obviously Barry will come back in. Could be his final game for us. So also Lukaku could be his final game for us, and after seeing the awards evening before, I really think it will be. I think he's going to be on his way. Barry, I'm not too sure about. I think he's going to play it by ear. I think he's going to hang out, see if he gets a better offer, which is unfortunate to say, but it's the reality of it, isn't it? We never know though. I mean, he might have got the Everton bug, like so many players seem to get. They just don't want to move on. So I think it'd be a nice place for Barry to end his career. Mark was saying last week about him possibly going on to Villa and getting a part-time coaching role. I can't see that. It's too much of a step down, that is. So I think he's still got a few years of challenging for at least Champions League in him, and we're better than Everton to do that. I think now would be a good opportunity to play McGeady, but I think he's going to go with Deulofeu to again just to see what we can get out of him. If we might be taking him on, I think it was confirmed that we're going to be taking him on for a second season loan. I don't think there's been an actual official confirmation from the club yet. I think it's all hearsay. I think everybody would like to see what he could do, how he can progress, with a little bit more experience. His distribution obviously needs to be a little bit better, as does his decision making. But I think that'll come with another season. Definitely with a pre-season behind him, he'll really get into that Everton mentality. So, as much as I'd like to see McGeady come in and have a go, I think it will be Deulofeu on the wing. I think he'll go with Naismith possibly behind again, Barkley, and I think I'm running out of places in this 11 here. There was talk about Pinar getting a go. I just don't know whether it's come round a little bit too quick for him to just suddenly be unfit and then suddenly be, oh yeah, he's ready for selection. I don't think Roberto works that way. I think he likes to have players 100% fit. So I don't think we'll see Gibbo or Pinar until next season now. As much as I'd like to, I think they're both back in with training with the first team. But I think this game's just a little bit too soon. So let them get the full pre-season behind them and get them back in for the start of next season. I'm not going to do a prediction because, in fact, you know what? This game doesn't matter at all. I'm going to do a prediction and I'm going to say a 2-1 win for the Blues. I'd like Tim Howard to get another clean sheet to push him closer to the record, but I don't think we'll get it. I think Hull, they're going to be looking to impress for the Cup. They'll get a goal at least, but I think we'll be too strong. I think Lukaku will sign off with another goal, and then maybe a Bainesy penalty to finish it off. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so our previews are normally a little bit longer than this, but obviously I'm doing it on my own today with no Mark, so I'll leave it there. If anyone has any differing opinions and wants to get in touch, you've got the links. I'd like to say thanks for listening. Thanks for following us on Facebook, Twitter, listening on SoundCloud, listening on Podbean and iTunes. If you do follow us on Podbean or SoundCloud and you have an Apple device, subscribe to us and you'll get your podcast directly to your iPhone or your iPad on Thursdays. Well, mostly Thursdays. Keep spreading the word for us. We've had some nice feedback again this week saying it makes work bearable or it makes the journey home bearable. Just keep spreading the word amongst Blues for us. We know that we have listeners in Australia, America, places in Europe, Ireland, wherever. Just if any Blues that you know, here or abroad, just let them know about it and let's build on towards next season. One more game to go and then we'll do our end of season awards, our very own Not Bitter Just Better end of season awards, and then God knows what we're going to do for the rest of the summer. Thanks for listening once again, Blues, and